Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have Clarissa, Sepulchre's daughter. She is on the test server, and we're gonna do a bit of a kit and lore reveal. So I'm just gonna do these as single hero videos and include the actual story at the end, so you can definitely listen to this lovely story and hear what's going on for the Sepulchre's daughter. So she's an isoterrorist, a fighter that deals magic damage, and wow, she looks good. Look at her crazy little naked spirit. Whoa, the arms in the back. Holy crap. Look at how cool she is. All right, so visually, 10 out of 10, right? I mean, I have to slowly zoom in to get the better visuals, but wow. Jiggle, jiggle, physics does her, her thingy doesn't like whoosh, weird. Look at the hair is very cool. The arms are freaky. Look at the visuals on her. This weapon is incredible. I like her shoes. She's well styled. They did a really good job with her. Okay, let's go back up to the pretty face. She's got this mask on backwards kind of vibe. It's really weird. What is going on with her? She's very interesting. Beautiful face, though. They do a fantastic job with these soft, pretty female faces, don't they? Alright, so Clarissa, the daughter of a famed royal physician, has been obsessed with the boundary between life and death since childhood. Driven by this obsession, she secretly hoarded scalpels and dissected corpses, even living, in her quest for answers. Oh god. After her execution, she returned to the mortal realm as a wandering spirit, discovering she must rely on blood to sustain her existence. Now, the great sword that once severed her head serves as the instrument for the endless dissections she will perform. Okay, this is a dark one. Okay, so she's a murderer, but it's fine. Aren't they all? This is Demon World and crazy stuff after all. Yeah, I love the, I want to make her hair whoosh, but it doesn't. I love the outfit. Very, very cute. Yeah, just great aesthetic overall. So she has weird range. Oh, fighter though. That's cool. For her big sword, this range makes sense. AoE magic damage, continuous damage, and anti-healing. Let's get a better look at this weapon. Whoa. Whoa, that's crazy. Alright. Base stats. So 47, almost 4,800 attack. Cost is 20. 2.6 second attack interval. Rage regen auto is 12. Okay. So her talent, the base attack has at least a 25% chance to launch Dark Edge instead. Every 1 stack of poison inflicted on enemies within the basic attack range, the chance increases by 1%, up to 50%. A new poison hero, A! Deals 90% damage 2 times to up to 10 enemies within the ultimate range, and inflicts 2 stacks of poison for 10 seconds. The poison is a continuous damage that lasts for 0.1 seconds. But 0.1 seconds? Is poison really that, like, you just have to have a bunch of stacks and it has to keep going? Is it really that fast? That doesn't feel right. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. But yeah. Sorry. Deals 5% continuous damage per second, stacking up to 10 times. Poison effects from different sources can coexist. And then, so this basic that can turn into this Dark Edge version is just a magic attack 100% AoE damage to up to 8 enemies. I froze. Alright, and the ultimate Manic Spiral. The visual... Interesting. Slashes. She looks like she's like floating up. Ooh. Okay, she's got some cool animations. When activated, reduces attack interval by 20% and increases attack by 20%. Then launches a finishing attack one time, dealing a 500% AoE damage to up to 10 enemies in range and inflicting anti-healing. And executing targets with HP below 30%. Okay, lots going on there, but we have an anti-healing and a poison. Hell yeah. I love options for this. Poor Lassir. He used to be so important. Back in the day, he was the answer, guys. Remember those days? The attack interval, reduction, and attack increase effects last for 15 seconds. There is the skill up information. Nice. Okay. So she attacks faster. AoE burst here. And anti-healing. I love that. I love anti-healing and poison in the same kit. It's pretty good. We got the passive Cadaverous Grin. Each time Dark Edge is launched, the hero gains 1% penetration for 10 seconds, stacking up to 8 times. So this, again, Dark Edge, just a reminder, deals 90% damage 2 times to up to 10 enemies within the ultimate range and inflicts 2 stacks of poison for 10 seconds. And Necrosis, when the ultimate's finishing attack successfully kills the enemy, increases the trigger chance of Dark Edge by 15% for 7 seconds. Okay. So it's normally 25% chance to launch this Dark Edge by the default with the talent, but that increases it 15% more. Nice. Alright, Awakenings. During the ultimate, Dark Edge inflicts anti-healing on targets damaged by it. Wait, I thought the ultimate automatically inflicts dark anti-healing as well. The attack then launches a finishing attack, dealing... Oh! Okay, so not just when the finishing attack happens, boom, at the end, it'll happen during the duration of the ultimate. That's really powerful for anti-healing. Gear Raid 1, Gear Dungeon 1. And was the new Gear Dungeon 3 requiring anti-healing? Who am I thinking of the wrong thing? It's the morning. It's way too early for me making a video, but it's fine. Awaken 2. Attack plus 300. Awaken 3, when Manic Spiral's duration ends, also launches 1 finishing attack. So there's 2 finishing attacks? So when activated, it launches a finishing attack and does some stuff, and then it launches another finishing attack? That's a little bit of a weird wording there. When activated, does these things. So then after this whole attack interval and increase lasting for 15 seconds happens, at the end of that 15 seconds, we'll do 1 more finishing attack. Awaken 4, penetration plus 8%. And Awaken 5, the effect duration of penetration gained from Cadaverous Grin becomes permanent and increases penetration per stack by 1%. Cool. I like it. She sounds great. She sounds like a perfect, yeah, poison and anti-heal hero to add into many comps. And she's beautiful. Look how pretty she is. Okay, so let's go on to the story. Down by the river. Is there life after death? Clarissa, age 8. Clarissa was 10 when a maid found her dissecting a rat. Her scream piercing through the night. I only wish to know how it lived, Clarissa said. Opening it seemed the proper way. She was the daughter of a famed royal physician, one trusted with both the living and the dead. His work filled their halls with the scent of antiseptic and iron. From a young age, she watched closely. When her father found the two girls, each horrified by the other, all he could muster was a sheepish grin. Naturally, he would not punish Clarissa. Not truly, anyways. He only said that while there were certain methods, some knowledge required restraint. Clarissa understood the first lesson. She decided to ignore the second. At 16, she was discovered standing over a dying servant's child, her father's surgical blade poised delicately above the boy's chest. She was sent away the same night with a handful of trusted servants to keep close watch of her. The blade, however, she managed to hide in her stocking. For Clarissa, exile meant freedom. Her tools followed her first. The books and tombs came next, silently acquired and gravely forbidden. Clarissa continued her study on the boundary separating life and death, but the results imprecise. At first, she worked with corpses brought from nearby graves in the dead of night. The decay, however, obscured too much. Rot stole away the answers she sought. So Clarissa turned to fresher subjects. Recent disappearances drew attention, which in turn brought soldiers. Unlike her father, however, they did not debate with her. Clarissa was tried, condemned, and fatefully executed with a single, decisive stroke of a great sword. As the blade fell, Clarissa looked into its descending arc with a quaint smile. At last, she thought, I will have my answer. She opened her eyes beside a river that did not reflect her. Curious, said a man watching her. The current refuses you. Then death is not the end? Clarissa replied, examining her faint, unraveling form. Not today. Not for you, he said. She smiled. Clarissa awoke where her body had fallen. The world felt distant, unstable. Her hand slipped through solid matter. Her form threatened to scatter them like mist. Incomplete. Then she found the blade, the great sword that had taken her life. When she lifted it, something held, not steel, the blood. Understanding followed. Without it, she faded. With it, she remained. So she began to cut. First, she found the executioner, asleep next to his wife. Then she found their children. Each body she opened anchored her, sharpening her presence while satiating certain curiosities that plagued her since childhood. And yet, that first incision still lingers in her mind, the way everything in the room stopped when she proved what lay beneath the rat's skin. Emboldened by exile once more, she intends to find out how far that silence can be stretched.